How's it, and welcome to the Tove tabloid, the place where you can hear all about it. Today we speak to Louis and Elsabie from ProDive and from Ocean Divers International as they prepare to welcome Dr Sylvia Earle, the oceanographer extraordinaire who's here to name a hope spot in Port Elizabeth, right here in Algoa Bay. Louis and Elsabie, Louis from ProDive, Elsabie from Ocean Divers International. Louis, we'll start with you. What does it mean to have Dr Sylvia Earle here?
I think it's very significant that the whole world who knows Dr Earle can see what we've got in Algoa Bay, the biodiversity and the fact that we are now being recognized as an international hope spot. So it's really great to have her here.
A hope spot in Port Elizabeth, a significant opportunity for the region.
Tove, yes, Hope Spot for Nelson Mandela Bay in particular is incredible news, especially in the light of this dreaded fish farm. This will highlight to the entire world the significance and the importance and the beauty of the reefs and the biodiversity within our region. So we can't stress the importance and our delight enough in having a worldwide recognized Hope Spot.
Louis, so many people see the ocean, but they don't have a clue of what's lurking beneath. It's not so much lurking, is it? It's a different world, really.
Yeah, absolutely, Tove. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a completely different world out there. And like you say, a lot of people in Algoa Bay or Nelson Mandela Bay don't realize what we actually have right here on our doorstep. You can take the most beautiful garden that you can absolutely imagine, but if you go down there, it even surpasses that. It is absolutely magnificent, and with this having Dr Earle here, Sylvia, it will just showcase it, and I think, and bring it to people's attention that what we actually have here and how special it is.
Elsabie, we have game parks on land, but you don't really have that under the water, do you? How do you allocate that?
We do now, as from tomorrow, with Dr Sylvia Earle, highlighting a hope spot in Algoa Bay. So it is a phenomenal thing. We are able to highlight to the world the beauty of Nelson Mandela Bay underwater. It's like Namakwa land in bloom underwater.
Everyone's diving off the edge of the boat, the Ocean Divers International Port Elizabeth boat right now, as we are preparing to meet up with ProDive. We'll show you that boat in a moment. It's an incredible day where boats from all over the Port Elizabethan area are coming today to celebrate oceanographer, award winner, spectacular humanitarian. She's really quite remarkable, Dr Sylvia Earle. She is here. It's the 6th Hope Spot in South Africa that she's launching, and we have heard that weather-wise it looks like Port Elizabeth is about to showcase why the bay is so special. She'll be opening and unveiling the Algoa Bay Hope Spot, and we'll be going down with some of our divers in a moment to celebrate this incredible event. To have someone of this nature here in the bay, very special.
That's my daughter Emma. It matters to me that she's on this boat today. It's such a momentous occasion with the unveiling of the Algoa Bay Hope Spot. And Algoa Bay Hope Spot and the Mission Blue very much is about generational care of our marine environment and our resources. So I'm absolutely thrilled to be diving and teaching multi-generational people that are on our boat today, actually.
Morning, guys.
Morning. Morning, Dr Earle.
Morning.
Nice to see you.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
Dr. Sylvia Earle, the oceanographer, the lover of the sea and of humanity, and how do we put it all together? But we welcome you to the Bay. Thank you so much, Dr. Earle, for being here. This is your 6th Hope Spot in South Africa.
I really look forward to diving in to Algoa Bay and see, not just from the surface, the way anybody can see it, but to see it from the standpoint of the wild creatures who live here, who make this part of the world so special. Not just for the penguins, not just for the sharks, but for people and the whole system.
You've been diving for a lifetime, and you've sadly seen the impact that humanity has made on the planet. Are you hoping with these, with the Blue Planet, to educate and assist people as to what it is they can do to help the environment?
When I began diving in the 1950s, it was a different planet, a different world. We have been so successful at extracting wildlife from the sea. 90% of many of the big fish, including the sharks, the tunas, swordfish, many of the creatures that people love to eat, or to just eat the fins of sharks in many cases, the populations have declined by 90%. Half the coral reefs around the world are gone. Kelp forests are in big trouble, but that means we're in trouble too. We're now able to see the connections between what happens to the ocean that shapes the world and makes Earth a special place. You know, we have taken it for granted through all of human history. And for the first time, we're able to see right now how important the ocean is for every breath you take, every drop of water that falls out of the sky. You're connected to the ocean, even if you've never seen or touched the ocean touches you. So, you know, here we are with a Hope Spot, one of the areas from around the world that has a magnified significance, a magnified impact on the health of the ocean as a whole. You know, we have a chance, you have a chance here, the people of South Africa, the people of Port Elizabeth, to embrace your special place. Not only hope for you and for those who are coming along, but the whole world will benefit from what happens here, just as you here in Port Elizabeth will benefit from actions people are taking elsewhere.
Dr. Earle, in closing, you have loved the ocean, you have shared ideas as to why the ocean matters, and the moment has come.
I'm ready to take the plunge along with some of my pals, friends of the ocean, friends of mine, friends of yours, whoever you are, because they're committed to taking care of the ocean that takes care of us. And to be there personally, not just from the surface, which is great, but all of you should put on a mask and fins. Go see the blue part of the planet. It's there. It's part of your home.
We've just come back from that most incredible scene there on the ocean. It was spectacular to see ocean divers, divers from the wild side, pro dive, raggy charters. It was just everybody was there celebrating the ocean, and that's exactly as it should be. What a privilege to speak to Dr. Sylvia Earle and to have her come and recognize Algoa Bay was a spectacular event for all of us. So keep a close look on the Tove tabloid, because we'll be showing you so much more about how the ocean can matter in your life. That's a wrap, the Tove tabloid. Be kind to yourself and the ocean around you.